Hey everybody, Steve Burns here. I wanted to kind of show you your next assignment here very quickly. Let me kind of bring it on over. And this one is also going to be due on the 11th, so you have two assignments due on the 11th. This one's very similar to your last one. This is going to be another exercise in kind of getting you used to moving around in Maya, modeling confidently in Maya. And setting up and organizing and designing in Maya 2019. So this one will also be due on the 11th. So you've got a little bit over a week to accomplish this. Remember, no class this week. Okay, so basically this Thursday, the 3rd, I'm showing you my calendar here. There is no class. The last conflict that I had when I took over the class with other instructor was my Yosemite Valley Masterclass workshop that I teach every year. So this is going to be your homework assignment. You guys are already pretty well experienced in modeling and designing in Maya. So this assignment is going to be exactly the same as your last assignment. The only difference is that you're going to use a familiar space that you work in or live in. It's going to be your choice. You get to choose your workspace or your home space, and you're going to create it in Maya. Okay, so here's the objective here. You're going to create a scene that replicates your work or your living space of your choice. Take a photograph of the interior of your space. Then recreate it in 3D in Maya 2019, okay? So the 3D scene must have the following. Provide a digital photo of the workspace that you will be replicating, so that way I can see and compare how accurate it will be. Environment must be populated with a minimum of 10 unique 3D objects that are organized to match the photo. Number 2, and these are all 2 points each, texture each object using the UV map texturing technique in Maya. All right, so watch the last video, which I believe I have included it right up here. That was a class video for doing the texture mapping in Maya. And that's the UV mapping in Maya. Number 3, create 5 objects in your scene that uses soft body dynamics. Also include floors and walls. And number 5, include objects that you use the I should probably type in here that you use the curve extrude method, which I'm going to cover in just a little bit. This can be a telephone cords. I'm misspelling things here. Telephone cords or curtain wires. Okay. I'm going to change this one here for wires. All right. Now, use your imagination, okay? And when you're designing, keep it fairly simple. So I'm going to put this onto the server. You'll see that on there is homework number 3. And let's I want to just share something with you. When you say, for example, you want to design something like curtains. And you want to kind of get that folding effect in your curtains. And I'm going to basically go ahead and I'm going to use my shift and then my right click, and I'm going to go grab my plane, put a little plane down here, hit the A key. Let's fit that, and let's go ahead and use this one here. All right, so I can make this into curves. Now, let me also add one more object so I can kind of show you a little bit on what I'm going to do. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, and let's go add I tell you what, we'll just go easy, go click it there. All right, so we got a little box here. Let's move this on off to the side a little bit. All right, now my box. I can alter these curves, or I can alter these edges into curves, okay? And we do so by hitting the number 3 key on the keyboard. That's how we're going to treat the curtain, okay? So if I start to move surfaces around, for instance, let's go to go select the surface here, and it's going to kind of squish, and it's going to alter those shapes into curves, so it really takes on almost an organic type of a look or performs organically, okay? All right, so it stretches kind of like clay, so to speak. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and subdivide this a little bit. So let's go over here and go to my object mode, and we'll go over to poly. Let's go and put just a couple little, subdivide this a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to go grab one of those surfaces again. So right click faces, grab that face, and just so you can visually see what's going on here, it kind of acts like putty, right? All right, because basically what we're in a subdivision surface mode here, where it's altering all of those hard edges into curved algorithms. All right, so so basically we don't really have polys here, so to speak. What we have is this this type of a this almost a putty, a clay-like putty style effect here, which we can do a lot with. But let's kind of, I want to share with you how to apply it to your curtains here. Okay, so go with my polycube here. I'm going to just delete this off here. Go select my object, and how about if I just go ahead and get in close to that. All right, so I'm going to select my edges here. So currently we've got this rectangular shape. If I hit the number 3 key, it can alter the shape into a circle. If I hit the number 1 key, it'll alter it. It'll keep it back into or toggle back and forth between your subdivision surfaces and your standard polygons. Okay. So let's do this. I'm going to go over here, right click, and I'm going to grab the edge. Okay, grab this edge, double click. Right, it's going to select all that loop there. I'm going to skip, double click, skip, double click, and double click. All right. So I want to create that look where the curtain's going to have this folding effect going on here. So I every other edge or every other loop or edge loop I've selected. Okay. Now if I come over here to the 3-up view, let's go ahead and move these on up. So I'm in my move tool already. Select it and just pull it up. You see that? And you can see something here didn't get selected correctly, but I think you guys are getting the point. All right, we're going to move that on out. So somehow we didn't select all the edges here. So I'm going to go ahead and just undo that. All right. And I'm going to come back and take a closer look. Go to my space bar. I think I found the problem. Okay, so let's pull this on down. I think I have more selected. There it is. That did not get selected. There it is. Now they're all selected. Let's go back to this 1-up view here and pull it on forward. There. So this is your standard polygon view. I'm going to go back here so we can view the whole thing. Hit the A key. All right. Standard. So this is a great technique for your curtains here. So you want your curtains to come across. You want to look like they're kind of bunched up together. Now, if you want to give it that curved look, I'm going to deselect everything. I'm going to hit the number 3 on the keyboard. There. See? All right. And I can always go back and push them together tighter. I can add more. Actually, from the very beginning, you may want to add more edge loops in here. Okay. If you want to, really accentuate the curves. And then, of course, use your standard, let's go select the object mode. And we can use your standard, view to kind of stretch them out or, all right. Okay, play with that, right? And that can be your curtains. And then you can apply your soft body dynamics to this. So you can attach the points to your rod so they'll be stationary, and then you can apply your soft body dynamics so it maintains the ripple, but it's going to have a little bit of some flow to it. Okay. All right. So keep that in mind. So you can apply that to some of your interior stuff. All right. So let's go to, let me kind of address the other technique of your of your rail extrusion. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna go over here to the front view. Hit Shift A to fit all in the view. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna use your curves. I'm gonna go to my curve here. I'm gonna go ahead and select this very last one there. That's going to be my Bezier curve, which is very similar to how we use it in Photoshop. So I'm going to tag it here, bring it up, and kind of get a little bit of a curve going up. Okay, pull it on down a little more and do something like this. Okay, if you look at it in 3D space, you can see what's going on. All right. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply. Let's go to our Shift right click. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and actually add another point there, which is probably a good idea. I'm going to go ahead and just hit the little selection tool, and then we're going to hit my Shift right click, deselect it first, Shift right click, and we're going to add, I could add a cylinder. Yeah, let's do a disc. There's my disc. Now, this is how it works. Let's go over here to our perspective view. And the way this behaves is that you have to have faces selected, but also you're going to take this shape and you're going to extrude it along this curve. Okay? If I target the curve, I might want to edit this a little bit. If I right click in here, maybe we go to the control vertexes. I can kind of move it around. I'm going to make a little more modifications. Maybe we'll move this to the side here. So select one of those vertexes. Grab the center. Hit the W key. See, I'm going to pull it on out to the side. Let's see what else I can do with this. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go over here and grab the control point there and play around with this, alter that just a little bit. There we go. That's a lot nicer. All right, so I want to extrude this shape along the length of this curve. I don't really want the shape that large. All right, so I'm gonna go over here and select my disc, hit my R key, and let's go ahead and hit the F key to fit that in the view and kind of make it small. Now this disc must be perpendicular to this line. Right, perpendicular as possible to the curve. Hit the W key. I'm gonna take the disc, make sure in object mode. I'm gonna put it at the very tip. Now you must start where the curve begins. So wherever you start the curve, that's where you have to start your face or place your face. Okay, or else it's not gonna work. Let's get in a little closer. I want this to be centered. So I'm going to hit the F key once again. I want this to be centered on a line. Pull it on over. Okay. Bring it on up right about to there. Go to my rotation commands and make it as perpendicular as possible. Okay. Okay, I think that's going to work. That looks pretty good. Hit the A key, fit it all into view. So I got this small little teeny shape. I might go ahead and make it just a little bit larger. Just a little right about there. Okay, that works. Okay, let's get in a little closer. All right, now here's the kick. You have to select the face. So I'm gonna go select the object. There we go. Make sure faces are targeted. Select the face. Hold the Shift key down. All right. So we got our curve selected. We have the face selected. Hit my A key to fit these all in the view. I'm gonna pull it in just a little bit. I'm gonna hit my Command or Control E. There. Okay. See what happened here? What it did was it took the circle, okay, or took the circular face, and wherever it started, it also connected to where it's going to end. Now what we want to do is take this long shape and extrude it along this curve. We told Maya to use only one division. Therefore, it did the best it could to select the beginning and to connect to the end. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get it to connect to the rest of the curve by adding more curve divisions. Click and drag it, and there it is. Okay. Hit the A key, fit it on the view. Now, if I want to be more accurate about it, we can add more curve divisions. By default, it stops at 25, but you can go beyond it. All right. So we're going to go 100. See how it's getting smoother, right? It's getting a much smoother. So what you can do, you can extrude any face on your model into a curve extrusion as long as that face is selected. Not the shape, but the face. I can even add more here if I want to go and say 300. Okay. Look, and now it will become very smooth. All right. So this will be real handy in terms of using telephone cords and so forth. Okay. So hopefully that's helpful. And including your project, read your instructions. You're going to have some soft body dynamics included, and you're also going to have some curves included.